All right. Well, I guess they decided they wasn't going to let me play some music. Well, we just come back and do it again. I know how this works. It's all good with me because I know how the YouTube game by myself because Luna doesn't roll like that. I will just, they killed one stream. I just come back and freaking keep it going because that's just me. So I'll just sit and wait and see who shows back up because I'm like, yeah, you're going to end it for the moment. But Luna going to pop right back up again. We'll keep this party going. Rolling. I was here because I can't see what goes on this side. That's why I'm like, what the hell are y'all talking about? I don't even know what's happening in my own in my own freaking life. Ain't that terrible? Now they done this to me before. I know how the game works. I'm like, okay. You want to play that game? We can play that game. I can do this shit all night. That's just me. Oh, Lord, people, I don't even know. I guess they didn't like the song. They're like, fuck you, you ain't gonna play that. Then they just ended my stream. Yeah, because when you're on this side and you're doing music streams and they black screen you, we can't see that. So we have to rely on our chat to tell us, well, they got you, they hit you, or whatever. You got to let us know because we can't see it. Yeah, I've played that before, so I don't know what's up with it. Yeah, we had hit the 2 hour mark when apparently this happened. So it's all right. Yeah, because I've played that song in here numerous times and never had a problem with it. Because I think when you do music, because I played a whole song, I don't play just a little bit of it. It was all trial and error. What would YouTube let me play and what was they going to freaking hit me on? So I had to kind of tweak out my playlist and I know what I can play and what I can't. Yeah, we had hit the 2 hour mark. So yeah, I didn't know what was happening. I was like, well, shit, okay. But Luna, she'll just pop right back up again. I'm like, something happened. And then they decided our party was over, but it's fine. I was having a good time too. Damn it. Yeah, this must be some new thing they started because all my music I should be able to play with no issues. And but now I think they got this thing where if you're doing a music stream, and you hit this 2 hour mark, they're gonna freaking get you. They'll let you have fun for a little while. Then they're gonna start fucking with you. And that's okay. Because I'll just turn it off and then I'll come right back. It's no big deal to me. No, Roland, I mean, people don't report me. They usually just leave me alone. Let me do it. It was YouTube that done it. But I'm good with it. Yeah, I mean, like I go sit in and listen to April's music streams, and there is a lot of songs that you can't play all the way through. I see the method behind, the method behind her mad, the way she does her music. But I've never been like that. I've always just played the whole song. So yeah, it was a lot of trial and error. It was a lot of deleting music, putting something else in to replace it, and yeah, it was a lot of work. But I've started comprising this new list because I'm getting ready to delete some and add some new stuff. I'm hoping they let me play it. I won't know till I come in here and try it. Yeah, I don't ever get reported, Roland. People usually don't fuck with me. I just, I'm over here doing my thing. Never really had a problem with that. So what do we do now? Oh, there's Lady G come strolling in. Yeah, I'm back. I was like, no, we can't end it like that, where it just black screened and I was gone. I can't end it like that. Because Luna's just stubborn like that, I'd be like, fuck you, I'm coming back. So it has been a wild night. I can say that. It's been pretty crazy. I don't know. Roland come in here. He was hiding his eyes. Chad, he was just peeking in the door, like, oh shit, do I even want to go back in there? Yeah, it's a chance you take when you've got a music channel. It's a definite chance you take. And like I said, it's all trial and error. Hell, I've had this music channel for a long time. And you learn. Oh, Roland was hiding from the cops. Okay, well, shit. Well, I'm not going to hide from no cops. They can just roll up on my ass and bring and take me to jail. But I will say this, Roland, and you can take this to the bank because I mean what I say. If somebody was to ever get me arrested and I caught a charge because I have a perfect record, I have nothing on no record whatsoever. And somebody caused me to get a charge and have a record, I would freaking own their ass. They'd be in debt to me for the fucking rest of their life. And that is a promise because I ain't gonna fuck around like that with anybody. Luna got raided. Oh shit. Don't say that. People get scared, Roland. They won't come back. They'll be like, no, you go over there, that she gets raided off. That will keep people away because they don't want to hear that. So what are y'all up to tomorrow? It is Sunday. I'm not gonna be doing much. Just kicking it here at home. Slowly getting ready to leave. I leave a week from today on my next crazy adventure. Luna is taking off, going to go on a trip, and come back home. And then, winter will be here. I won't be traveling then. So anything I got to do it before the snow moves in. So this will be the last trip of the year. But I'm going to go have fun and just relax for a little bit. Will y'all see me while I'm gone? Well, you might. You may. We'll just see how all that works out. But you may see me while I'm gone. It's kind of like Roland, am I feeling it today? Do I want to do this or do I want to do something else? Well, it's choices, Roland, it's choices. Sometimes, it's priorities, man. That's how I see. But no, I'll be gone for a little bit. So y'all will probably see me while I'm gone. At some point, I just don't know when. I can't give you an exact day. But y'all may see me while I'm gone. Yeah, it's hard to believe. It's like the last trip of the year, that anything big anyway. And then I will be stuck home here, probably in a damn blizzard. I mean, they're saying we're going to have a bad winter up here. So we'll see how that plays out. Last time I heard that you're going to have a bad winter, I was in a damn blizzard. So I don't know what'll happen weather wise. That, just got to let that play out. But I don't know what y'all got going on tomorrow. Like I said, I'm just going to be home kicking it. I really don't want to shut this live down, but hell, I don't want to sit up here and talk by myself either. That's just the thing. I don't want to just stay here by myself talking to y'all. But I'm thinking, here's my rationality. Who would actually come up here and hang out if I put the link down there? Would somebody freaking snag that link up? I don't know. Never know. I don't even know who's here other than I seen Roland and Chad and Sassy. That's and Lady G. I guess that's still who is here. I don't know. I see four, and that's how many names I counted off. So I don't know if that's still who's here or who. If somebody left and somebody new came in, or we may just go and finish this last round of 6 songs and say screw it and be done with. We may just do that and say and call it good. The numbers aren't ever right. Oh, well, that's no doubt. Hey, y'all sit tight right here for a minute. Let me jump down off this panel and jump back up because I can't pull my music list up for some reason. So y'all just hang tight here. I'm not ending the live. I just got to go out and come back in. So I'll be right back. Well, that wasn't too painful, I don't think. It still ain't letting me freaking. What the hell? It's like my freaking playlist are locked down. Like I can't freaking open them. What the hell is going on with this now? Not the playlist I wanted, but it may just have to work. I'm going to have to make it work because it ain't letting me change my playlist. Shit. We are having technical issues over here. There may be more here. Yeah, I'm only seeing 3, so I don't know who's here and who's not. Is Sassy still here? Is Lady G still here? Who's here? Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. Because I don't know who's here and who's not. At least I'll know who I'm talking to. All right, screw it. I'm just going to play 5 songs because I can't. It's going to have to come off this playlist because it's not letting me change it for whatever reason. We'll just go with it. Screw it. So, y'all enjoy the music. I will be back here shortly. And we'll friggin' close shop and get out of here.
21st century's yesterday. You can care all you want. Everybody does, yeah, that's okay, yeah. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. I'm lonely, can't take it all. Gonna live my life, so slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You are my kind. Oh. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. I'm lonely, can't take it all. Gonna live my life. I'm lonely, can't take it all. Gonna live my life. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. So slide over here and give me a moment. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind.
You could try
If you could live in your sense, I tried to live nights. When you make love, do you look in your mirror? Who do you think of? Does he look like me? Do you tell lies?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I had to throw my Def Leppard in there. Y'all got a little double dip with Hysteria and Love Bites. I love Def Leppard, though. I really do. Not the playlist I wanted, but I made it work. Sassy's like, Love Bites, but then she's like, but fuck love, though. Yeah, we have all been there, Sassy, and you kind of just get to the point. You're like, fuck it. Sassy knows, though, I'm going to play her Def Leppard for her. I do every time I do a music stream, and I usually end it with that song. So, yeah, I get it, Sassy. I get it. Yeah, I really do. Believe me, I really do. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, Luna never got remarried after I freaking was married one time. Once was enough. I'm like, fuck that. And that's been a very, very long time ago. I always say it though, and Sassy's heard me say it. Anybody else that has ever been in here has heard me say it or spent any time with me at all. Do I oppose marriage? Hell no, I don't oppose marriage. But I will say it's going to take a hell of a man to get me to put my name on that line again. And I have always said that. Will it ever happen? Well, I'm kind of come to the conclusion that no, it probably won't. And I'm okay with that because Luna is good being by herself, you know. I ain't got a problem. Yep, Sassy knows it. Yep, you have said it before. Yes, ma'am, I have. And that's kind of what I stand by. I would do it again. But it's gonna take a hell of a man to get me to do it. You can't never say never, Luna. Yeah, I know I'm sitting here probably saying something I probably shouldn't, because you don't supposed to do that. Don't ever say never. Because anytime you do, it's going to happen. And then you're like, holy shit, I said I wasn't going to do this. But I tell you what, Sassy, if I was to ever make this announcement, if I was to ever come on either any of my 3 channels and said, guess what? Luna is getting married, it'd break the fucking YouTube, because that'd be the last thing anybody would ever expect to hear. It would be talked about for days. Luna said she was getting married. Yeah, I mean, that would spread like damn wildfire, because that'd be the last thing anybody would ever expect to hear from me. But hey, if that day was to ever come, I would share it with my friends, though. I'd be like, hey, Luna's getting married. It would be an exciting thing. So of course I'd share it with everybody and be like, hey, yeah, it happened. Fuck, we're gonna go get married. I'd at least tell y'all. But I just don't foresee it happening, Sassy. I really don't. Is it that Luna has gotten too comfortable being single after many years? Well, maybe. Because after I got divorced, man, I hated all men. I didn't care who they were, what they done for a living. I was like, stay the fuck away from me. For 4 years, I had that mindset. And then I dated that security guard for like a year. And I look back on that now, and I'm friends with him and his wife. I mean, we're good friends. And he actually told his wife, he said, if she would have relocated with me when I relocated for my job, he said, that's who I'd have been married to. But I couldn't just walk away because I had my business and freaking working and stuff. And I was like, no, you just go do what you got to do. But yeah, me and him managed to stay friends, though. And when he met this lady, and they got engaged. I mean, he's like, hey, you know, you got to be friends with her because that's just how we roll. But yeah, she's great. You know, I talk to them at least once a week. We were good friends, and I'm glad it ended up that way. But yeah, they got married. They got a couple of daughters, and yeah, they're happy. But he flat out told his wife that if she would have been able to move with me when I got relocated, he said that's who I'd have been married to. I said it just wasn't meant to be. At one time, we all said I'm not having kids, and then later we ended up having kids. Yeah, because I remember when I was like 16, I was like, I ain't never getting married. I ain't never having kids. I ain't doing any of that. By 18, I was married. Then I had my oldest daughter. Yeah, I mean, it just dominoed. Didn't work out for me too good. Because I did everything I said I wouldn't do, but it's all right. But yeah, I remember saying that. "No, I ain't never getting married. I ain't having kids, you know." And I thought, well, maybe I'll get married. I just won't have kids. But I ended up getting married and having kids. You know, that's just kind of how that all that played out. But I'm okay with it. Like I said, I enjoyed being a mom when they was little. I really did. I had a lot of fun. Now they're grown, and now I get to enjoy the grandchildren. You know, and they're at a good age that we can actually go and do stuff, and I'm enjoying that. So when's the club gonna be back open again? Well, let's see. What is today? Saturday. Might be sooner than what you're thinking. I might be in here Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll come in here freaking do something. I'll either be here or I'll be over at the den, but I don't know why it wouldn't let me change my playlist around because it wouldn't let me open up any. I'm like, damn, can I pull 5 songs out of this right here? And I'm thinking I'm just got to make it work because I'm going to finish my five songs here. I'll just throw something together. But it worked. But I do appreciate y'all coming back for round 2 after YouTube decided, well, we ain't gonna let y'all party anymore. It's fine. You know, we made it work. Well, I come in and finished it out, and here we are. It's Sunday for me. Yeah, it's getting later here too. But like I said, I want to appreciate everybody that come, you know, for the first live, and those of y'all that came back for the second part of it. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, y'all probably see me maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll come back in here. We'll hang out some more. Well, it's just us two, Luna. Everyone else left. Yeah, well, we've done this before, Sassy, where it was just me and you for a whole freaking stream. We can make it work because we've done it before. But Luna's getting ready to close shop and get out of here. But watch for your notifications. Because like I'm saying, it'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll come back in here and hang out again. We'll play some music and see what kind of mess we can get ourselves into. But I appreciate y'all that come back for this part 2 and the y'all that were here for part 1. Know that I love and I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming out and having a good time. But I will go for tonight. Y'all have a good and blessed night. I will see you next time the club opens up. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. Just watch for your notifications. We'll get together, cut up, act all crazy all over again. But y'all have a good and blessed one, and I will see you all later. Take care, everybody, and good night.